G'day guys, what's going on? Supero here. Today I'm going over my round 15 trades. So I've been thinking about this all week, trying to figure out what the best case scenario trades look like for the week. And God, I've been struggling to figure it out. I think this week has been super hard for me to try and determine what I'm going to do. But I've finally come to the conclusion that I think that I'm going to trade out Gorn, even though last video I was pretty against trading out Gorn. But yeah, he's got like a fair bit of money attached to him, and I think this is the year for me personally anyway to take a bit more risks going forward. I haven't really traded out a premium at this price point before, so I'll learn a lesson at the end of the day, I guess, for next year. So it'll either work out for me or it won't work out for me, but I think it's worth doing just to try and finish the team off coming forward, or even getting some good guys into the team. But I'm going to trade out all these guys. All have the buy this week. Probably could hold on to Hewitt this week if I wanted to try and squeeze a bit more cash out of him, but I don't think it's worth it. So yeah, this week my main targets, I think it's pretty obvious. Like most people should be going for George Hewitt. I just pumped out a 127, which is nuts. And his last game against North Melbourne, he scored 171, so that's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, one of the top tier midfielders. He might get tagged, not too sure about that, but I think they'll go for Cripps over him most of the time. And with the news about Sam Walsh going out, I think he's a pretty easy pick. And then, strengthens my midfield, a little bit more there, so that's good. And then, yeah, I could probably do something, like I was playing around with heaps of options. Like if I wasn't going to go for George Hewitt, I could do something a bit more crazy and grab all the value options here, which might actually work out to be a better play in the long run. Let me just have a look again. I would probably grab, who is it? Mills. Oh, it's a bit slow for some reason, isn't it? I don't know if my computer is under the pump or something. Maybe I need to update my RAM or something like that. Or GPU is a bit slow, but yeah, it seems like it's a bit laggy on the website for some reason. I don't know if you guys experience that as well. And then, yeah, we could grab Prestia as well in this situation. And that leaves us just enough to get the Horny Man, which, isn't too bad. I could get 3 decent options in one Primo. Oh, and 2 decent options in 1 Primo, which is okay. But the only issue I've got with this is I'll have a forward on the bench and I won't be able to get him into the midfield. Let me just have a look at the team again. Yeah, so I've got too many forwards in this situation, which isn't ideal. But then again, I've got, basically 22 players, I guess, that are decent enough to cover rookies. So is that how it works out? Oh yeah, I'll have to figure out. I'll have to use another trade. That's what my issue will be. I'll have to use another trade to swing a Rankin into the midfield. So that's not ideal. I'd have to use 4 trades instead of 3 to make it work out properly. And then I'd have to use another trade to get in McCarthy. But I think for my team's sake, because I have to get a forward player in basically, because that's I can't get anyone in the midfield with their DPP swing into the forward line. So it's really frustrating because I wanted to try and grab McCarthy. I don't know how I would get him in. I'd have to just wait until he's played 2 games and then trade him in the week that he's about to go up in cash. But yeah, if you guys have the option to get him in this week and you want to save trades, then I think it's not a bad shout. He's pumped out the 133, which is ridiculous. Usually I don't go early on rookies, but obviously he has scored very well. And this week I kind of have to go early on another rookie anyway in the forward line. So it's a bit of a stitch up. But yeah, what I'm thinking is we'll grab Hewitt because, yeah, most likely will be a top 8 midfielder by the end of the year, which will be pretty handy to have him in the team. And then swing Wits into the ruck position. And now I could go for a value option here and save some money, but I think I'm actually going to take the punt on Luke Jackson, I reckon. I'm going to pay up for another Primo. Hopefully this time it works out for me. Hasn't worked out with the Bont. Maybe I should learn from my mistake there. But I think, his matchup tonight is just too good to pass up on. I think I'm just going to do it. Take the punt on him. He does have the break even of like 147, I believe. So you could wait a week on him if you wanted to do that. But I think for my sake, I'm going to bring him in with the amazing matchup he has tonight against Vizentini. I think it's his first game for Essendon. I'd need to double check that actually, but I'm pretty sure he's a rookie, so he probably will go nuts. And the fact that Sean Darcy's actually not even playing makes me just want to put the VC on him straight away because he probably might go 200 if we're lucky. But yeah, most people will jump on him, you would imagine, this week. And then Archer May is my other guy that I'm going to bring in, save a bit of coin with him instead of. I could go for someone maybe. I probably can't even afford him actually. Probably can't even afford Jack Martin in this situation. But yeah, I think it's a better situation to grab May, even if he does, not get named after the bye round. It's freeing up a bit of cash for me, so which will be very valuable for me later in the year. So yeah, that'll be my trades, I reckon, this week. I think I'll go with Jackson in, Hewitt in, and May. And I'll put the VC on Jackson tonight. So let's hope he goes 200 for us. That'd be huge. The team, like, if we don't get a high score this week, I'll be that mad because we got like Wits in here. He's coming up against Madden, so he should go nuts as well. He would have been my VC option if I didn't bring in Jackson. So I'm hoping for a big score from him as well. Let me just double check that Madden is the ruck. Looks like he is. Yeah, he should go nuts against him. So I'm keen for that matchup as well. And then we'll put the C. I think I'll put it on Bont still. Hewitt could be a good C option as well there against North. But I think I'm going to pray that, Bont comes good for us after a poor week. He comes out and pumps out like a, 150 plus or something. Should be a pretty safe option unless he gets tagged. But I haven't really looked at the lineup yet. I better just double check that to see if they're going to put someone on him. But I think when I had a glimpse at it before on the phone, it was like Taranto or someone. So he should have the all clear to just go nuts. Taranto doesn't look like they might tag him, but these are the team sheets anyway. Can't really trust them. But yeah, this is what the team is looking like. I'm pretty happy with it now. The concern is obviously I've got 6 trades left and I need to upgrade 2 other players. But yeah, we've got the flex as Warner, so that's all right. Only really need to upgrade 1 more player to have like a full primo sort of side of decent scores anyway. The full 23rd will be a bit of a struggle, but since we're paying up for Jackson, but I think it's the move that I'm happy to take. I think it's going to pay off, hopefully, and hopefully we come back in the ranks. But yeah, McCarthy's someone that, I need to get in at some point. I think, obviously, when the round comes around, when he needs to go up in price, that's when I'll bring him in. And yeah, I should be able to play him on the field as well, so that'll be good. And then Mills, don't mind it. I think he's lining up on the wing from the team sheets, and Goulden's coming back this week as well. So I think he's just a wait and see. Like, he probably will score well, but yeah, Goulden's back. He's on the wing. Heaney and Rowbottom. Yeah, I wonder if he gets any mid time, and then with Roberts coming back, is he going to take any kick-ins? Not too sure about that. I think I'm happy to wait a week on him. There's no real rush. He might go up a little bit in cash, but this is definitely a good option if you want to go for the value. I think the value is a fair play, but for me, with the Jackson news and Darcy not playing, I think I'm just going to take the punt on Jackson. He seems to be one of the top tier ruckman in the competition when he's solo rucking. So he's had some really good scores throughout the year. And yeah, I wonder if they even bring Darcy back if he's going to be in good form. Jackson anyway. So yeah, he's got a pretty nice run as well in terms of ruck opponents. Sorry. And yeah, that's the reason I'm trading out Gawn, obviously. So most people would be doing the same. But yeah, Gawn has the 4 red matchups. So hard opponents coming up. And then Freo. So Jackson most likely has 4 good ones in a row. So hopefully that helps me climb the ranks. But yeah, I've still got Cherry, so it's not too bad there. Hopefully we can try and bring Gorn back at some point, but it's probably unlikely for my team. So I think, at my rank, I'm just going to have to get rid of Gorn. He's been a great pick. I think he's the highest ceiling player from last year, so might be a bit of a concern not owning him anymore. But yeah, he's been good for us. But yeah, I think I just need to take a pretty big risk this week, and most people are going to do it as well, you would imagine. Sam Darcy, sorry. Got the Richmond matchup, probably goes nuts. Hopefully he kicks like 6 or 7, that'd be pretty good. But yeah, he's got the high break even there, so that's why I didn't really want to get him into the team. But for my team, it doesn't really work anyway, so I can see why other people want to bring him into the side. He's a really good player. Going to be like one of the top players, like top 5 players in the comp for the next 5 years. Once he develops even more muscle and stuff, he's going to be a beast. He already is a beast, but yeah. So this is what I'm lining up like this week. Probably have to field like Clark and Johnson for a few weeks after this. Probably won't be able to trade. Just wait until they start to go up in money, and then I've got Carroll there as well for a bit of extra cash if I need it. And yeah, see if I can get another player in. But I think next week I'm going to have to hold my trades. And then, yeah, when McCarthy, or the week after, I'll get McCarthy for one of the blokes and free up some cash. I think that'll be the plan. But yeah, this is what I'm thinking at the moment. I'll just chuck Clark onto the bench and put the E on him to try and loop his score there. Because, yeah, Leake actually might get named, but he's on the extended bench, so I have to wait until 5 o'clock tomorrow to figure out if he's playing or not. So that's okay, and then we can just swing Carroll onto the field otherwise if Clark goes bad. Yeah, so I'm pretty set with this now. I think I'm going to go forward with it. Yeah, let me know in the comments down below what your trades are, what you're thinking. But yeah, I'm not too sure about Madden if Briggs is only a week away. It's a bit risky for me, so I probably wouldn't bring him in personally. Jack Munn's not too bad as an option, but I think at this time of the year, I'm probably just going to save my money on the rookies and go for the cheapest ones. But yeah, this works out pretty well. Hopefully everyone goes all right this week, and we climb the ranks. Well, I need to climb the bloody ranks. This is embarrassing, but yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys, and see you later. Cheers.